Most of you guys are probably tired of seeing TEs on builds, but let me just tell you why I have TEs on my cars. This is actually a 14-inch by 8 with 0 offset for the AZ one. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. I haven't tested it yet, but these are the TE37Vs, and yeah, they're deeper and blah, 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 and you can put a center cap on here if you want. Some people don't like center caps, but it's optional. Anyways, I got TEs on my cars because they're super lightweight, and that's the only reason, to be honest. But you could say the same thing with RPF ones. Like RPF ones are, I guess, arguably the same weight as a TE37. So like a 15.8, 35 offset TE37 and RPF ones, they weigh the same. One is more expensive and one is cheaper. Like a set of RPF ones, you can probably buy 2 sets of RPF ones for 1 set of TEs. And the reason why I buy TEs is because the simplicity of the design. I like the 6-spoke. RPF ones, they're like multi-spoke, and I don't care for it, really. I mean, I do have multi-spoke on the AZ1, but it's a fin type, so I'm okay with that. RPF ones, bang for the buck, man. Like if you're building a track car and you don't want to mess up nice TEs and spend $3K every single time you mess up a set, then yeah, RPF one's the way to go. But here's even the better deal. I've been looking at like these 15x8 Koenig dial ins, and they're like 12 pounds, so they weigh slightly more, but they're stupid cheap. You can buy Koenig wheels, 15.8, 35 offset for like, I don't know, 190 bucks per wheel, which is nuts. You can essentially buy like 3 to 4 sets of Koenigs for a set of my 15x8 or 14x8 TEs, which is crazy. But you know, growing up, I was always like infatuated with getting TEs because you could see it, or you see it on like all the JDM cars in Japan and the best motoring videos. So the older I got, the more, you know, I obviously saved money and I could afford it now. So that's why I bought TEs, because of nostalgia. And then obviously the weight, and then obviously the simplicity of the design. It's easy to clean and all that stuff. But yeah, I am kind of tired of seeing TEs on everything. They're so friggin' saturated now in the market, which is nice because we have real TEs in the market. But when people say they see TEs every day, it's kind of like the reps, because you don't actually see TEs that often, like real TEs. You'll see it at car shows or Cars and Coffee, but like driving around, they're usually the reps. So yeah, 6-spoke design's kind of generic and everyone copies TEs, but that's pretty much the reason why I rock TEs. It's nostalgia because I grew up watching people with it, and then they're lightweight and very functional. If you guys have never driven a car with a lightweight wheel, it's crazy how it changes the driving dynamics and characteristics of the car. Like it turns in quicker, it accelerates quicker because rotational mass and, you know, all that stuff. So the heavier the wheel, the slower you accelerate, and also it feels different when you turn in. And this is like even crazier on motorcycles because I have carbon fiber wheels on my motorcycle, and now it drives like, or it rides like a bicycle. Kind of like good and bad, I guess. But yeah, imagine if they made carbon TEs, that would be nuts.